Right, I'm back. Let's see. Let's try a new plan, I guess, that we have. I want to try the lumberjacks. I'm still not sure if you actually have a max HP or not. It seems like you don't. Okay, so that's good. We can farm HP a lot early on with Hammer, which is, I think, going to come in very handy for the late game. Let's see. The problem is going to be econ, because that's hella expensive. It costs 9, but at the same time, if we place it like here, or here, actually, it's going to be 3. Okay, we definitely want to do that. That's just maximizes it. And I think that's the only spot for now that can maximize it. Let's look at what we have in terms of store. Okay, that's pretty okay. One mass population, okay. Oh, caravan is very nice. Oh, that's also interesting. 2 a day when adjacent to a swamp. So we could actually farm quite a lot of money with. But we're not going to be adjacent to that many swamps, I think. I'm going to pick up the caravans because I think they are very useful. And then I guess we're going to just run one caravan. Do lumberjacks, they don't get anything. Okay. We can put the house in here for now, doesn't really matter. Okay, they attack also like this. That's a really nice attack pattern. So we can put this guy in here. We have 7 more. I mean, I'm tempted, but honestly, there's not that many swamp areas. Could we even force them through swamp areas? Not this round. I might just buy a caravan for future. Yeah, let's get one more of these. Okay, we can speed this up. All right. What do we have? Okay, I don't even have enough for another gnome, but we should be okay. That's pretty okay. More crit, but slower. Immediately restore death cap. Okay, I don't want that. I don't really have any money for anything good. Okay, we can use caravans maybe to. Okay, I think we can do this. Okay, that's even better. Very unfortunate, we can't really buy anything good. I mean, I could reroll, but I'm not going to reroll for money, so let's just save it. There we go. Okay, so he now deals 3. Let's see. Okay, getting some sunflowers, probably a good idea. That's also pretty good. Although we're not going to have that many adjacent tiles. Garlic. Again, similar issue. Okay, we can pop him in here, which is really good. I definitely want another gnome that I can put in here. And yeah, then we out of money. I am considering sunflower. Although it's not that good. Not that good. Alright. I think that's it. We will be good for sure this round. It's the late game that worries me a bit more. Only dwarves and swamp, not interested. Fruit basket. When adjacent to trees. Okay, that's... Actually, we can probably utilize that. So I can already do that. And then he's going to getting... Who? And then... I guess if I put this guy in here... Yeah, okay, let's get this. +8. Does it stack or not? Like if I put this guy in here, no. So 1 tree is enough basically. Okay. I guess we do this. No. Yeah, that's probably the best. Think we should be alright. Yep. Alright. Pretty good money, but all of our stuff is so hella expensive. Alright, so they are going to cut down a bunch of trees. Which I would prefer to not have them do, but I don't think I can prevent that. No, not really. Well, guess we put this guy in here. Ah, this tree. I'm going to lose another tree in here, huh? Not a fan. Not a fan at all. Okay, this way I'm losing less trees. Okay, and then we do this to keep that tree as well. What do we have in terms of shop? We have the huckleberries again. I don't want to destroy the trees. Reroll can be pretty nice. I am tempted with this so that we can actually get a little bit of a cheaper econ going on. Let's do it. Let's get some huckleberries, and I'm going to plant like 2 of these bad boys. All right. Luckily, our dwarves deal a lot of damage, so that's good. Okay. Okay. I mean, that's pretty good. Damage-wise, but we are not getting a lot of money, though. Wait, but we can move these caravans. So yeah, that would help. Okay, that's like a prime spot for a lot of damage. And same here, but again, it doesn't... I would love to be next to a tree so that we can gain more money. What do we have here? Coffee, not interested. Hedge. Fertilize, I don't really need that. That's pretty good, but... Okay. Can I somehow... Problem is, like, this is just such a good spot to kill a lot of them. Could do that. And then what? Then I put a dwarf. Well, then I cannot still have a guy next to trees. No, that's fine. Okay, that's pretty good. We're still hitting a lot of them and we're next to the tree. Which I like for some extra cash. I have enough money for one more dwarf, but I don't have enough space. Do I have a good spot for this? Is it +1 or what? +1, okay. So tops we can get is 4, and there is not... I don't think there is a... No, unfortunately... There is not a spot where I can get 4. I could get 3 though, which is pretty decent. Although I probably should also invest in more houses for gnomes. I do need ecom though. Let's do this in here. Right. I think we should be good. No. But we do have a lot of HP, so that's okay. And now we actually have a decent amount of money coming in. What about whip? -1. Beans, cotton. Nothing that great. Okay. So what do we do? No. So this dwarf would die there, which I really don't want. Can do this, which is pretty alright. Can I force the caravan? Okay, we can save our huckleberries like this. Unfortunately, he's then not next to a tree, but at least he's dealing a lot of damage. Yeah, I think we need to invest in housing. I do need more gnomes. Wait, oh shit, I built 2 of them by accident. Fuck, that's a misclick. That was a misclick, which might cost me dearly. Let's see. We can do this then, at least. That's something. Which is going to allow me to maybe put a dwarf next to a tree? And yes, we do it like this. We get more money. All right, a little bit of a misplay with buying 2 caravans by accident, but that's okay. I'm going to, I think, save those 3 coins. Huckleberry is always nice, but I think I would rather have certain 3 more. Then we have 15, which gives us opportunity to buy a gnome and have what? 4 left? 3 left, my bad. Oh no, sorry, 15. So 6 less, actually. Which is okay. Then we can plant a few huckleberries or maybe buy a relic. Yeah. Let's do it. Okay, that was pretty good. What do we have in terms of relics? Okay, we can buy ourselves a knife gnome. Not that interested. Okay, that's still really good. And then... yeah, let's see. Can I move these guys? Yes, like so. That's perfect. I definitely want more gnomes. You put him here. Some extra money, which is really good. Can I even... okay, I can do that. That's going to be perfect. Okay, really good. We have 6. I could save it. Or I could buy a bunch of huckleberries. You know what? Let's do it. Let's get like 3 of them. I want to put them in slightly random spots. There we go. Okay. Nice. Piggy bank. I mean, always nice. I'm 1 extra gold. Why not? It does take a spot though. Oh, okay. That definitely wants Chanterelle. Would be great to have bunk beds as well, but too much money, unfortunately. Okay, I want my gnomes next to trees. Let's see if we can force them like so. Can we push? We can probably do this. There we go. Oh. Replace this gnome. Then we put this guy in here next to trees. And then this guy in here as well. And, I mean, this would be a really good spot. It's not next to a tree, but it hits so many of them at the same time that I think is still worth it. Wait, can I? No. I mean, I could put him here. Have him next to the tree, but here I'm hitting so many tiles. I think it's just better. What about this guy? I mean, I could do it like this. He deals 2 less damage, but he covers so many. It's also 2 less gold. But honestly, like, that's so many. That it's probably better. Okay, we have 8 gold remaining. I'm thinking maybe piggy bank. Get this extra gold proccing. Although 1 gold is, you know, not going to be much. I might just save. And then we can go crazy next round. Well, let's do it. Oh shit, actually more of them went through than I expected. Okay, let's see. I mean, ideally, that's pretty good. I wonder if we can... Can we force... We can. We can force them to have it 1 line. And then we can put this guy next to a tree. Oh. Okay, we can do this. And then this guy, I guess, in here. Not going to be next to a tree, but he covers a lot of ground. I think is better. Although we can put 1 more dwarf. Or gnome. Which we could do like here, so he's next to a tree. Yeah, let's do it. What do we have in terms of this? Okay, we have wheat. I'm tempted to get wheat. You know what? Yes, I'm going to get wheat. And let's start investing in our wheat farm. Okay, I think that should be fine. There we go. Okay, what do we have now? They are coming from a bunch of different directions. What do we have with relics? Master Broth. So that's just basically 1 coin. Okay, that's absolutely perfect. We definitely want that. Rest is not that interesting. Okay, how can we move these guys around? Okay, I think we definitely want caravan in here. Caravan in here, and then like in here. Yep. Or can we actually... We can if we do this? No. Okay, I think, I mean, I can do that, but it's not really... I don't think that's really... Oh, actually, wait a second. Perfect. We put... Of course, we just put a gnome in here. There we go. And then what? We have this guy, which we can put here next to a tree. And we could put this guy in here, so he's also next to a tree, although... Yeah, we can do this here. And then we have this gnome. We do have still a little bit of land to cover. Yeah, we can do this. Well, this I don't really care, actually. Hmm. It's not really going to do much for me. I mean, we can do this. There we go. Okay, I think we should be fine. I do want to get more gnomes, so... I would like to purchase one more caravan. And actually, if we... When we get the caravan, we can get one more gnome as well. Can I place him next to... Here I have pretty good defenses, but... Yeah, we can do this. I think that kind of maximizes what we can do. I can also maybe push them through swamp so that they get slower. Might help. Alright, pretty good. There we go. Murderous gnomes for the win. Alright. Let's see. We have armored guys and they're coming only from here. So let's put our one gnome in here. One gnome in here. We lose some trees, but that's okay. A gnome in here. This is not great. Wait, I probably want to use some of my caravans to actually push them up a bit. Well, definitely want a gnome in here. And then what? Okay, we have this guy. Okay. That's honestly pretty good. What do we have in shop-wise? Lion's Mane. 50% more XP per mushroom. I have 2 mushrooms. That is going to be really good. It's already a bit late. But I think that's pretty awesome. that's also really good. Hella expensive. Let's get it. Okay. I think that's... I don't think I can do this path any better. This guy covers a decent amount. 0.6, 0.45. Yeah, it's probably it. Wait, I can actually put him here. Let's look. Plus... Oh, it's actually the same. Okay. But is it possible to maybe... I mean, ideally I would do something like this, but then he's not next to any tree. Wait, let's see if we can actually force this shit to go. What happens if I do this? Okay, we can force it like this. And then we can do this. But he's still not really hitting. As many of them as I would like. It's still only 3. Do I have one more caravan? I do. I mean, I could do that. And then place him like this. There we go. That's better. Alright, I think we're good. Damn. That was way easier than I thought. We are making also hell a lot of money. Let's see. Anything interesting here? Not really. Okay, this is a pretty annoying pathing. Let's see. Okay, can we put... Okay, we can do this, which is pretty solid. That's also pretty good. Let's see, then we have this guy. Okay, it would be... That would be great. Can we... Yeah, that's really nice. And then what do we want? I mean, here he hits a lot. But he's not next to any trees, which is slightly annoying. Here he hits a lot as well, and he's next to a bunch of trees. Can we put him next to a tree? Could do this, which is not the worst, but it's also not great. Or I could do that. That's probably the move. Let's build more caravans. I do want to have extra gnome. Let's see, would be the best place for this guy? No, this would suck. I mean, honestly, that's pretty decent. He's next to a tree. So I will do that. Then we have 9 left. Placing some of this crop, probably a good idea. Okay. I think that's about covers it. We do lose a bunch of trees, but I think that's fine. Oh yeah, these gnomes are slaughtering everything. Jesus Christ. Okay. Any good relics? I have more than 1 gnome. Nothing interesting. Alright. How do we best do it? Definitely want a gnome here. And then what? A gnome here is very nice as well. In here. That's not great. Wait, can I block this? No. Not really. Okay, I mean, you can do this. Okay, but not great. This one is pretty good. Oh, no, he's going to get killed. So we leave him here, I guess, then. Okay, can we navigate it more towards... I mean, I could do this, but that's pretty bad. Okay. Where can we put gnomes to maximize this? Can I also... I can't really force these guys in any other path. Okay, wait. This guy is fine. These guys are also fine. I do have a problem where to put this guy, though. I mean, he can be here. That could be alright. Wait, so if we put the caravan here, I can put a dwarf like so. Wait, put caravan here. And then okay. Definitely don't want to do this, but can do this. No. Okay. I mean, putting a dwarf in here is okay. I think I'm just going to do that. Not the best placement, but I think it works. Wait, is it actually possible if I put a dwarf in here to force... force them like this? Yes, it is. It's actually really nice. And then... I guess this guy is going to have to be... Well, he can be here. Adjacent to a tree. Or here. Yeah. That works. Okay, we still have 28 gold. I'm going to invest in housing. 2 houses. That gives us 2 more gnomes. God damn it, I need to learn. I can put one guy in here and the other guy... he can be next to a tree, I guess, to get to some of these perks. Like here. Alright. Let's go. Damn, these are some real murderous gnomes. I really like the art style as well of this game. It's very, very pretty, very on point aesthetic. And it's also clean, like it's easy to understand everything, which I think is very important in roguelike. Tower defense, and especially in the one like this where you have a bunch of pathing that can go anywhere. Alright, so what do we have now? We have 3 points. Can do this. Pretty good, next to a tree. Can I somehow maximize that? I probably can if I take a caravan. There we go. That's perfect. That's actually pretty good. Next to a tree. Okay, and we have lots of guys in here. Wait. Let's make sure it doesn't destroy our shit. Then we can do this. Then we have 2 of these smaller guys. Here is next to the tree, which is great. Okay, we have... This is like a murder row. I think we have enough in here. It's only 1 line. Should have more defenses on this path. So I can put this guy in here. Okay. Let me just check something with audio levels. I just need to make sure everything... Yep, I have headphones. Okay. Right, sorry for that. Okay, so... We have this guy. How I can maximize him? I can put him in here. Not great, but... next to a tree, and he covers quite a bit. We also have 30 gold. Let's see, what do we get? Discover an additional treasure. Okay. Horn, we have bagpipes. We already have more notes, so that's not... Nothing really interesting here, but... Okay, let's actually get our caravans up. We could do something. Okay, let's pump caravan, and then we can put a gnome in here. And then let's get one more caravan, and we get one more gnome, which we can do. We have 4 on one line, and here on 2 lines we have 1, 2, 5. So I probably want to have something more in here. Yeah, that's really good. I think that works. Let's go. We did take 1 damage. Okay, so final round. Let's see how it goes this time. This guy I'm very afraid of. First, let's see if we have any interesting relics. Gnomes have minus. I do tend to put them now relatively close to each other, so I'm not sure I want that. What about bamboo? Blocks enemies. Not interesting. Okay. Let's see, we do have a lot of caravans, so we can try to move the lines a little bit more to our liking. Let's see. I think that's pretty good. Okay. Can I... cannot put him in here. Let's see, can I merge those lines? I can. Okay, so that's way better. This guy now deals damage to a lot of them. Then I could put maybe him here. That's going to be really good. Yeah, I'm mostly worried about this side because we have a Goblin King coming. Okay, this guy definitely wants to go somewhere else. Probably... where can we put him next to a tree? Okay, we can do this. That's pretty decent. And then we have... probably this guy. Okay, if we put him here, quite alright. Wait. Can I use some of these caravans? There we go. Hello, Piggins Huggins. Okay. Caravan diagonally in the tree gap in the bottom pack. Okay, thank you, Pigeons, for explaining the item. Let's see, we can do this probably. Yeah, sorry, I missed your chat earlier. Let's see, we got this. How are you doing today, by the way? Yeah, that's better. So we have already this kind of covered. This guy is doing alright. This guy's alright. Can't complain. Good to hear. Good to hear. Have you played Gnomes a lot? My first day trying it. Actually, like my, what, 3rd run, I think. Yeah, I definitely want to move this guy somewhere else. Don't want that. This probably is cool. Could do. We have one more caravan. I think I can use it to. There we go. Okay, that's pretty good coverage. This guy I definitely want to move in a better spot. Like here. Ideally, I don't like that they're going straight line though. But I can't really do anything to block it from happening. Slightly unfortunate. Okay, wait, what if we do this? This? No. We have this one. Could do this, but I think I rather have this. Yeah, I think this part is covered relatively okay. But we still have this to take care of. We can do this. Well, he's going to lose the tree bonus though. Because this tree is going to get cut down. So I would rather do this. And then we can take care of... let's see. This guy I would like to have next to a tree if possible. See if we can... Do I force this line? Could do it like this. And then we put this guy. Put this. And then probably something like this. Do I have one more caravan to spare? I do. We have also still a lot gold. So let's build more caravans to get more dwarves. Also, what was the... Oh, that wasn't anything interesting. I mean, honestly, we actually don't have any dwarves. The only dwarves we have next to each other are like... None of them, actually. So, let's get this. And now let's invest in more caravans. We can then do this. Okay, so we could put one of them. Then we can do this, which is pretty decent. Actually covers a lot. We can get to... Okay, let's be smart in here. Honestly, what other spot would be great? I mean, a dwarf here would be very nice, but he's not going to be getting any... Where's this caravan? What happens if I can do this? Let's get one more. Wait, if we have 9, if we take 2 of them, that's 18. We anyway cannot build 2 of them. What's the new one? We could get that. Okay, we can get a normal house. Put an extra dwarf or gnome, like in here. Actually, really good. And then we have 4 extra, which I can't really spend on anything. At least nothing good. I mean, there's garlic, but I wouldn't be able to build it anyway. Yeah, I guess that's it. And then we just pray for... Oh, I don't like that. Can I merge these lines? Yeah, so you need to kill the king. Yeah, that's the guy I'm worried about the most. Not gonna lie. He does stress me a little bit. I don't like forcing this in here though. Can I do something? No, okay. Fuck it, let's go for it. I spent too much time already planning. There we go. Nice. So I finally managed to clear the first... Oh, we can continue on an endless mode. Okay. I mean, I kind of am tempted to... try a different map, but honestly, might as well continue in the endless mode. Alright, let's get placing. So, what do we have? A wizard gnome. That can be quite fun. Although I'm anyway getting most of our things for axe gnomes. Rice, we have windmill. It's pretty okay. Supplies. Okay, that's always good. I'm going to grab this. Let's see. What are these guys? Goblin that cuts trees. Okay, so I guess now they're just more... Yeah, 36 HP, all of them. Okay. Alright, we can put... anything that I want. The wizard gnomes might be okay, but... I think first... just deal with this. We put this guy in here. So he's going to cover this. Then we have this line. This guy's actually pretty good in here. This gnome. I do want to push this line. Okay, so that's fine. Let's get those caravans in here. I will try to push these lines more towards the trees. There we go. What happens now if I... Perfect. So we put this guy in here. Let's get more of these caravans. And then I can probably put the guy in here. Oh, but that's actually fucks up a bit. Let's see if we can force him this way. Okay, we can do this, and then... Okay, that's fine. He's going to attack a lot, but he's going to lose the buff from the tree, though, so that's actually not great. Let's see, can I mean, I can do this, that's pretty fine. This guy... This guy we can put in here. Wait, where was this? Good. Oh, there we go. And we have this guy. We do have more caravans. So that's pretty good. And we have one line in here, so this guy's definitely covered. I should more worry about these ones. We have 2 lines in here. And put him in here. Then here. I mean, okay, this guy definitely needs to go somewhere else. That's okay. So this covers 2. We have this line, which is completely not covered yet. Ideally, we can do this. Okay, so this line covers by those 2. This guy covers this, and then this as well, and this as well. Then we have these guys in here. He attacks a lot, so it's pretty good. Let's see if we can push this a bit more. There we go. That's more like it. And we're going to lose this tree, but that's fine. Okay, I think that's decent, although I don't like this guy's placement. Yeah, that's already better. Okay, I think that's pretty decent. Nothing really that I want to buy. But we can continue. I'm going to invest a little bit more in these ones. And then just let's get extra caravan so that we can get one more dwarf or gnome. I think this path is not really covered that much, so we can probably... What happens if we do this? Oh, we just lose this dwarf, so no. Put this guy... here, he can be next to this tree. And then actually, can I force this into a somewhat better placement? Not really. You need more dwarves, you don't have a single one. That's true, I don't have a single dwarf, I only have gnomes. And I keep messing this up. I'm just so used to dwarves in games, you know, you don't really have gnomes that many. It's usually just dwarves, dwarves, dwarves. Dwarves do this, dwarves that. Your fortress, all of the other RPGs as well. And then you have gnomes and you're like, fuck. Okay, I think that's good for now. And I can buy one more of these. Let's see how this goes. We did survive, but barely. Anything interesting? That's going to be nice. Okay. Let's see. That's pretty decent. Then we can do this, which is also pretty good. And this, he covers a lot now. Okay, ideally we push this line. Kind of go... Let's try to merge these. I mean, we probably can, right? If we take this. No. It just doesn't want to merge. We can do this. And then I guess if we take... Hey, this guy's actually pretty good. But what about... What if we take this guy in here? Okay, that's pretty decent. So he can be in here. And take this guy and... put him here. He's going to be hitting both of these lines, which is very nice. Oh. Can do that, but... Okay, can I move this line a bit? We can probably see. No, I don't think it's going to happen. Like this. Like this. There we go. So now he hits a lot. This guy hits pretty okay. But then we have this whole mayhem in here. Yeah, one line is better. But then he hits, well, he kind of hits both of these at the same time as well, right? It's technically 2 lines, but I mean, he deals damage all around himself. Okay, we have a bunch of crap in here. Let's see. It's alright. And do this. I mean, ideally... Ah, okay. Okay, 1 line at a time. Alright. Then we do want to push it into having just 1 line. So, wait, how was the placement? It was like... yeah, like this. There we go. But ideally... can I... oh, come on. Can I force this guy? Okay. There we have 1 line. Okay, so here we have 1 line now here. A bit annoying that I cannot make him go a little bit closer. But I think being next to a tree is still a better deal. And we have this guy. We can... okay. He actually needs to be here. Okay, we do this. Let's deal with this line. Move these lines in here. This is going to be a lot of damage. Then we have this guy. We can put him... I want to attack more of these guys at the same time, so probably like in here. Can I make an extra turn or something like this? I can do this. Get some extra lines. Oh. Okay, let's see. We have this. I want to... I mean, I can buy one more caravan. And then we can put this guy somewhere, like here. This guy can be in a better spot. I really want him to be next to a tree. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty good. We have extra gnome still that we can place. I swear to God, one day I'm going to learn these are gnomes, not dwarves. Let's get this guy somewhere. I do want him to be next to a tree if possible. So... let's do this. Anything good? No. Okay, we can put more. Let's get one more caravan. Then we can get one more gnome. Okay, we still have this guy actually that I to place in a better spot. Do this. Put this guy. I feel very unprotected in here. So I'm going to do this. I do like a good pan pigeon. Or pigeon. I don't know how you pronounce your nickname. I'm going to go maybe I should just go with Huggins. That's probably less likely to butcher. But that was a good pun. For those of you that will join later, he wrote, "You should have gnome better than to call them dwarves." Okay, we have 8, so I guess that's kind of it. I mean, I can buy extra caravan, but I don't think we're going to get really any better placement in here. Right. I think that's it. All right. Well, we didn't make it. All of this extra planning, but that's okay. We got 17 days. No new unlocks. That's a bit